I'll just allow people to join in here. Just getting ourselves started. So hello and welcome to your mobility yoga. Hey Judy. For today. So this is a 45-minute class focused on building a little bit more range of motion through the major joints of our body. So our ankles, hips, shoulders, neck primarily will be the focus of today's class. My name is Guy. Happy to see you all here. I come to you from Victoria, British Columbia in Canada, west coast of Canada. Happy to be here and having some fun teaching this mobility style practice, both online and in town here. Seems to be fairly well received. Hey Debbie, nice to see you. ECJ and Jess, nice to see you again. So similar to what I offered on Tuesday, same time on Tuesday, with some variations today. As always, the class is offered by donation by Donna, and you can donate either through this platform directly. About half of what you donate goes to me, and about half goes to supporting the platform. Or you can find my link in my bio and donate through that. So whichever works for you. For today's practice, you may want to have a block or a big box or something. You might want to have a blanket or a towel. You might want to have a strap or a long towel, whatever. So something like that. Just some props to help you along the way. Not necessary, but could be useful. And we'll start our practice then sitting on our mats just to begin. So find your way onto your mat, or I will at least. And let's just get started from there. So just centering ourselves before we get into the practice proper. Always a good thing. So sit up nice and tall. Take a slightly bigger inhale and a longer exhale, and close your eyes, letting yourself sink in here. This initial practice is simply one of allowing yourself to arrive into your body, kind of out of the busyness of your mind, into your breath, and into your intention to practice today. So just allowing yourself to sense into your body, to sense into your breath, and allow that to be the dominant focus of your attention. And as you settle, release any kind of tension that you might be experiencing in your face, your shoulders, your hips. And connect more directly with the question, why did you come to practice today? What brought you here today? What is your intention? Why are you practicing? Feel into that. What's the sensation that this body of yours is yearning for? And allow that to be your focus, your guide as you practice today. Single breath will mark the start of the practice. Exhale down to empty. Take a nice big full inhale. And a long, delicious sigh. And welcome, my friends, to your yoga practice. Great to have you here again. As you inhale, open up your eyes, reach your arms up overhead, maybe interlace your fingers, push your palms up, stretch. Good morning, at least good morning from the West Coast. And then slowly bring your hands back down and find your way onto your back. Time to rest. So lying down on your back, extend your legs nice and long. Give it a shiggle, give it a shake, decompress your hips. And then bring your right knee up towards you. Hopefully you can see me. Yes, you can. Interlace your right hand. Take your right hand to your right knee and take your hip in a big circle about 5 times in one direction, beginning to mobilize our hip here. And then go about about 5 times in the other direction, circling around the ball of the hip here. And then pause, take both hands across the head of your knee. Draw your knee in quite firmly towards your torso, tuck your chin, and with keeping that sustained pulling action, rotate your ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and do the other way. 1, 2. There might be some clunking along the way, but you're just trying to wake up the ankle. 4 and 5, and then draw the toes back towards you as you pull strongly for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then slowly release your right leg nice and long. Bring your left leg up towards you. Hold on to your left knee. Circle that knee. 1, 2. That's really the hip. 3, 4, and 5. And then go the other way. Just waking up the hip socket. Nice big circles. Oh yeah. And even there might be a few clunks along the way. Interlace your fingers across your left knee, draw it in quite firmly towards you. Sustain that compression and then start to twirl your ankle around, just maximum range of motion that you can find. Go the other way. And then pause, heel away from your toes back towards you. Really quite strongly pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Extend your leg nice and long. Give your legs a little bit of a shiggle, a little bit of a shake. And then walk your feet in towards you until you can just about touch your heels with your fingertips. And we'll interlace your fingers across your belly or place your hands on your belly. Take your right ankle on top of your left knee, and then walk your left foot in towards you. Lift your left front leg from the ground, and we're not using our hands here. We're trying to drive our left leg towards us, our right knee away from us, and maybe a little bit of a pulsing, so in and out of that, bringing the leg a little away and a little towards. And then sustain the pressure for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Release both feet down to the mat. Keep your hands where they are. Maybe flip-flop your legs a few times, side to side. And then keep your right foot down. Left ankle on top of your right knee. Walk your right foot in, lift it off the ground. You're going to feel that pinching sensation in your left hip probably, or at least I am. And then let's just pulse that. So bring your right knee towards you and away from you. Just slowly mobilizing the hip here about 5 times. We'll work with that number 5 today. And then once you got your right knee drawn in towards you, be very active for 1, 2, oh yes, 3, 4, and 5, and then release both feet down. Flip-flop your legs side to side, and I'll look at my cheat sheet here. I got a real plan for you today. All right, from here, we're going to roll onto our left-hand side so that I can see you. And from our left-hand side, take both arms out nice and long so your palms are overlapping. So we're in a fetal position on the left. Right arm is on top of the left. And as you inhale, draw a big arc with that right hand as you open out into a twist. So twisting on the floor. And then bring your right hand all the way up to the ceiling and across, closing it back down. So we'll do this a few times. So as you inhale, draw that big umbrella shape as you open out to the right. And as you exhale, cross over the body, palms touch. Do that again. Inhale, open. Feel that in the shoulders probably. Exhale, close. Last one, inhale, open. And exhale to linger here in this twist for a few seconds. Just letting things soften a bit. And then slowly close it back up. From here, as elegantly as possible, find your way over onto a fetal position on the other side, so on your right hip. You're not going to be able to see me quite so well here. Hands are stacked. And then as you inhale, left arm draws a big umbrella overhead and extends out. And then as you exhale, arm comes across, palms touch. Inhale, open. Oh yeah. Exhale, close. 2 more times. Inhale, big arc. Exhale. The last one to stay for a few breaths. Inhale, open. And exhale, just kind of hang out there. Oh yeah. Letting your shoulders soften down to the ground. Gaze off towards the left hand. And then slowly across we go. And again, come back onto your back. Hips nice and square, feet on the mat. Walk your feet in until you can just touch your heels with your fingertips. Now bend your arms, sort of robot arms, so your palms face one another across the body. And lift your bum just a little bit off the mat. Bring your right knee up as well. So now we got the right knee drawing towards your torso, bum a little bit lifted, elbows are assisting here. And then as you inhale, lift your hips up higher. And as you exhale, let your hips drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Certainly feel that in my hammies. And then slowly release your foot down, release your spine down. Keep your hands where they are, soften a little bit. And then lift your bum again, just a tiny amount. Left leg comes in towards you, quite strongly. And then inhale, lift your bum up. Exhale down. We're using the elbows here. Inhale, up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Inhale, up. Exhale down. And last one, inhale up and linger here at our end range. Keep it nice and active. And exhale. Down we come. Beautiful. Release your hands down. Let your knees drop together and walk your feet as wide as the mat. So it's sort of like a tripod here. Your knees together, feet nice and wide. You can even flip-flop your knees a few times there. But then keep your knees together, your feet nice and wide. And again, plant those elbows, palms face one another, or hands and fists, whatever you like. Keep your knees together. Inhale, lift your bum up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Linger here. Push your hips up, push your hips up, press your elbows down, and then slowly drop your feet down, hands down. Nice. Extend your legs long, but keep your feet off the floor. Inhale, bring your knees in towards you. Exhale, press your feet away. Inhale, knees in. Gonna feel that in the core probably. Exhale, feet away. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last one, inhale. Exhale, nice and long, and slowly drop your feet down to the mat. Nice. Inhale your arms overhead. And here, a little bit of a challenge. Exhale, sit up. There we go. And from your seat, just give it a little shiggle, a little bit of a shake. Nicely done. So it's low to the ground, but not necessarily easy, as you're discovering here. We'll come on to our hands and knees next. And a bit of a tabletop position here. So shins roughly parallel, knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. Lift your right knee from the ground, and then take your knee for a big circle, or your hip for a circle, again about 5 times. And then go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop your knee back down. Other side, so lift your left knee, keep the left leg bent, and big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nicely done. Take your knees wider and drive back or sit back to child's pose. Let your elbows come down, forehead down. If your forehead doesn't quite get to the ground, use a block to support your head, or lift your bum up a little bit more. Just try and roughly approximate the shape, using the props to assist you wherever you need. Let things settle. And then from there, we'll come back up to tabletop position. Now this time, take your right leg and bring it forwards between your hands. Left leg is behind you, nice and long. As you inhale, come forwards a bit so your knee starts to go beyond your ankle. And as you exhale, rock back, let your right toes lift from the mat. Now feel that on the back of your right hamstrings probably. Inhaling, coming forwards, offer a compression. Exhale, rock back. Find that extension through the back of the leg. A few times like that, rocking forwards, rocking back, engaging muscularly when you feel this stretch. 2 more times. Inhaling forwards, exhaling back. And last one, inhale forwards, exhale back, and we'll linger in this pose called half monkey, where your toes are lifted. Really engage your muscles above your kneecap, around the back of your leg, nice and strong here. And then let your foot come forwards, hands forwards. Swing that leg back, tabletop, and then take your left foot forwards as best you can. You might have to put it there. Right leg back, and again, same set of movements, bringing your weight forwards, knee beyond the ankle slightly, and then as you exhale, let your toes lift, legs extending. Inhale, a little ankle compression, exhale, a bit of extension through the back of your leg here. Waving forwards as you inhale, and waving back as you exhale. Do 2 more. Mobilizing our joints. Super important to build strength as well as flexibility, and then linger in half monkey. Fire the muscle up above your kneecap, the back of your leg. You could even try dragging your heel back towards you. That's a good activation for that leg. And then bring your hands forward, bring the leg back, knees wide. Child's pose again. Let things just based it a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit easier to sink into child's pose. Maybe not. You know, things don't change like that. It takes time. And then again, we're not lingering too long. Come forwards again. And again, take your right foot forwards. Left knee back. If your left knee is kind of unhappy, you could take like a blanket or a towel or something softer to put underneath your knee. But that's just again, that's an option to make it a little bit more accessible for you. From here, bring your hands up onto your knee, keeping the right hip back, left hip slightly forwards. And now we'll take your right hand down to the side, left hand up. And as you reach up, take a little bit of a side bend over to the right. So we're extending through that side of the body. Find that good sense of length, opening through the rib cage here. Breath nice and calm. And then come back up. Hands at your heart. As you inhale, open out to the right, or left, I should say. Exhale, close. Inhale, open right. Exhale, close. Again, inhale, open left. Exhale, close. Inhale, open right. Exhale, close. Nice. Bring your hands down to the mat. And here, so you can see what I'm doing. Back leg, you're still on your knee, maybe on your support. Lift your back foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and linger there, keeping the leg drawn in towards your glute or your bum. Nice and slow and long. Engage, engage, engage. And extend your back leg. Lift your back knee for a moment. Hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Drop your back knee down and take your front leg back to tabletop again. A little bit of movement. And same sequence, other side. Left leg forwards, right knee back. Ragdoll your hands up onto your knee. Find a sense of stability. So left hip's moving back, right hip's moving forwards. Left hand down quite strongly, pressing down, right hand up, reach up and take a bit of a side bend. I'm feeling this probably through the outer right hip, outer right rib cage. Feel your breath. You lost my top hand. I tried to stay nice and close to the camera today. And then come back up, hands to heart. Inhale, open to the right. Exhale, close. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale, close again, right. And close. And left. And close. Bring your hands down. I'll turn to the side so we can see here. And then with your back knee planted, lift your back heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And linger, drawing that foot in towards you. Keep it active, active, active. Oh yeah. And then extend your leg long. Tuck your toes, lift your back knee, and hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Knees go back. Find child's pose again. Knees wide, hands forwards. Just sink into it. Sink into it. Find your breathing. Let things settle and soften. And one more settle and just coming your way today. Bring your hands a little bit narrower. Take your right foot outside your right hand here. And then I'm going to feel into the outer edge of your right foot and open the knee out to the side. So inhale, your big toe lifts, your knee opens. Exhale, close. Open, close. I think it's inhale, exhale. Feels right in my body. Inhale, exhale. And last one, we'll inhale. We're on the outer edge of the foot. Feel nice and active, so fire up all the muscles around the hip socket, the inner thigh there. Oh yeah, quite juicy. And then place the foot down. Swing it back, and right away, left foot outside the left hand as best you can. Maybe you have to kind of put the foot there, no big deal. And then rolling to the outside edge of your left foot. Inhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one here, keeping that knee open and sustaining that engagement for a few breaths. Oh yeah. Our hip's gonna love this today. And then slowly, slowly come back again. Knees wide, hands wide. Here, let's take downward dog. So tuck your toes, push your bum up and back as your head drops down. And now notice here,
Knees can be bent, elbows can be bent. It's really more about getting your bum up nice and high and your spine long. Take a little shiggle, a little shake, bend and straighten your legs. Just trying to use this shape to decompress any stuckness in our body here. And then we'll come back down and lie down, this time on your belly. So lying all the way down on your belly, hands stacked. Let's see if I can get on camera here. Hands stacked, forehead on your hands. Take a couple breaths. And then no rest for the wicked, I'll tell you. Lift your head, take your hands off of your mat, up on your fingertips, elbows lifted, and then lift your torso up as best you can. So pelvis is pressing down, tops of feet pressing down. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to look over your right shoulder and let your left shoulder drop. Inhale back to a cobra, or fingertip cobra. Exhale, right shoulder drops and you look over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, look right. Inhale. Exhale, look left. Inhale. Exhale, look right. We're actually building a little strength in our fingers here. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. When's it going to end? Inhale. Exhale. One more time each way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Come back to center. Overlap your hands. Flare your elbows. Place your forehead on your hands. Take a breath or two there. And then slowly from here, bring your hands by the side of your body, push the tabletop, and then we'll come to a seat, sitting on your mat. However you like to sit, I think I'm going to sit on a bolster here. Find a nice comfortable spot for you. Sit up nice and proud. Working on your neck and your shoulders, and a little bit of your spine comes next. Got my cheat sheet. So from here, just movements of the neck. Big inhale. As you exhale, gaze, take your chin over to the right, eyes still parallel to the ground. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center, exhale, left, center, and then right, and linger here. So belly drawn in, chest proud, trying to find the maximum rotation of your neck while keeping your eyes square, so not tipping your head at all. Sustain that twist, and then come through center and look left as far as you can. Chest proud, shoulders down. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back through to center. So side bending of the neck. Big inhale, exhale, right ear drops towards your left shoulder. Feel the extension through the left side of your neck. Inhale up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. You'll feel that on the right side. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. And on the third set, we like to linger. Inhale up, exhale over, linger. So we're trying to keep this left shoulder down and really feel the activation through the left side of your neck. Nice and strong here. Oh yeah. Come up, left ear to left shoulder, right shoulder stays down. Feel that extension through the side of the neck. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back through center. We'll look up and down now. So look up, really stretching up underneath your chin, And then exhale, look down, chin to chest. Feel that all the way through the upper back even. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, look down, chin down. Third one, inhale, look up. And linger, keep your chin nice and high. Maybe you draw tiny little circles with your chin. Really feel that stretch underneath the neck. And then slowly look down. Back of the neck nice and long. And sustain that sense of shoulders down. Back of the neck nice and long. For 1, 2, and then 3 should be enough. And then slowly come up and give your head a twirl all the way around. A couple times one way, and a couple times the other way. From here, take your right hand up and just place it on your upper back or the back of your head. Take your left hand, hold your elbow, reach up and side bend over to the left. Inhale, you might come up a bit. Exhale, go in. Inhale up a bit, exhale in, and just linger here. So trying to find that end range and then fire up all the muscles through the intercostals here, through the shoulder, keeping it nice and active. And then come back up and we'll just switch here. So left hand, your upper back, right hand holds your left elbow. Where is it? There it is. Inhale up, exhale, side bend, maybe inhale up, exhale, side bend, and again, inhale and exhale to linger, really thrusting the left rib cage to the left, getting nice and active for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and slowly come back up. Release your hands down, go side to side a few times. Just waking up the spine, side to side, side to side. Oh yeah. Beautiful. That feels a bit better. If you're sitting on something, you're probably going to have to come off of that. So just take it out behind you. Bring your feet forwards about as wide as the mat. And for me, I got to lean back here. So take right knee in and left knee out. So this is like pigeon legs here. Come through center and across we go. So internal rotation of the right leg, external rotation of the left leg, side to side. Come on up and see if you can bring your hands up as you come up. Hands to prayer, go across, hands up, go across, hands up, go across, hands up. And third time, last time, come up, hands up. So we're here and then, so the left knee is down. Gaze over towards your right foot, hands at the heart. This is called mermaid pose. Do I look like a mermaid? I don't have that fishtail look, I don't think, but there we go. And then slowly unwind and take it over to the other side. Whoop. Hands to your heart, and now look towards that back foot, the left foot, mermaid pose. Keep both knees down. Oh yeah. And then slowly hands behind you and flip-flop your knees a little bit and then bring your knees back in to the midline. I think I'll skip the next one. Shoulder rolls, hands on your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Give it a little shiggle, little shake, and then you're going to need a strap or a long towel or a belt or something like that. And we'll turn around and lie down on your back, nice and long. Oh yeah, feels nice here. And take that strap, unwind it if it's all wound up. Place the strap across the ball of your right foot. Depends on how long your strap is. I like to have the strap long enough that my elbows pretty much touch the ground here and the legs up nice and high. Just draw some circles, keeping your legs straight and feeling the back of your leg engaged. Some circles in one direction, little to big, big to little, whatever works. And then the other way, some circles. And then really drive your heel away from you as you try to draw the toes back towards you for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take the strap, both sides of the strap into your right hand, and then try to open your right leg out to the side. Keep your left hip down. So I like to put my left hand on my left hip. Hip goes out, or leg goes to the side. You're trying to draw that leg up and open and sustain that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring your leg all the way up and switch the grip. Now, if you've got any low back issues, you probably want to just keep your pelvis square on the ground. So you bring the leg across, and as soon as your pelvis starts to pop, maybe you want to just stay there. Or if it's okay in your low back, bring your leg all the way over and tug on that strap. Engage the muscles through the outer hip here. Maybe use both hands. Give it a tug. Oh yeah. And then come on back up. And let your foot come down nice and slowly, all the way down, 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 down. Place your left foot in the strap, release the right foot, bring your left leg up, adjust the length of your strap. And again, oh, I feel that in my hammies. Drawing a bit of a circle one way. Oh yeah, keeping it active. Draw a circle the other way. And then pause, really give it a good tug, send your heel away from you, toes back towards you, muscles on the back of your leg nice and strongly engaged. Oh yeah. And then slowly just soften a bit, hold on to the strap with your left hand, open your left leg out to the side, keep the right hip down. As soon as the right hip pops up, you've gone plenty far enough, don't need to go so far. Shoot energy out through the heel, give it a good tug. And then bring your leg up and over. Right hand holds the strap probably. Be mindful of your low back. We're not trying to hurt yourself. We're trying to focus on your hips here. Extend your leg out to the side. Use a little bit of counter action by pulling on the strap. Oh yeah. And then all the way up and slowly release your foot to the ground and then take that strap and get it out the way because we're not going to need it anymore. A little bit of an inversion. So if you've got a block or maybe a firm pillow or something like that, grab the block, walk your feet in, lift your bum from the ground and place that block underneath your sacrum. So not into the lumbar spine, not the arch, but really the bones of the pelvis there. Place it underneath there. It can either be nice and flat or it could be a little bit lifted, whichever works. You can use your elbows again like we did earlier to provide a little bit of support. And this is a bit precarious, so be mindful, be careful. Maybe you lift one leg up, maybe you lift the other leg up. Maybe you let your feet lift up. Maybe you hold on to the block. I don't know, find something that works for you. And then try to be fairly relaxed in your legs here. This is a gentle inversion. Letting the lymphatic fluids drain out of our legs. It's, the way the lymph fluid moves is through gravity as well as some fairly passive actions that drain the lymph. And then slowly Release your feet down. Take the block out. Move it out the way. Now take your feet as wide as the mat, knees knocked together. We had been in this shape before. And then drop your right knee towards your left ankle. Come back to center, left knee towards right ankle. So slight internal rotations here, side to side a few times. And then take your right knee towards your left ankle, boom. And then use your right, or I should say, gotta be careful, left foot on top of, or left ankle on top of the right knee. Hold it down. So you're hooking your bottom leg down with your top leg. And take your right arm overhead and feel this lovely extension through the right side of your torso, right hip. Breathe into that, nice and slow. Suffering is optional. So if it's a little bit cranky, back it off a little bit. Nice. And then slowly, slowly unwind. Feet as wide as the mat. Arms come back in. You can flip-flop your knees a few times. And then same thing other side. So left knee beside right ankle. Right inner ankle. Hold your knee down. And then take your left arm overhead. Create that extension to the left side of the body. Oh yeah. And just breathe, breathe, breathe into that. Try to release any kind of tension on your face. Your face really is not involved in the pose. Nice. And then slowly again, unwind. Both legs, both arms up towards the ceiling. Nice and heavy in your hip sockets and shoulder sockets, and then just twirl your wrists around, twirl your ankles around. Maybe your hands are in fists, maybe you squeeze and pump your fingers, fists, maybe you roll the hands in the fist, whatever is good. Then just shake it off. It's kind of a nervous system reset. Shake, 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 shake. And then release everything down to the mat. Savasana. Nice big inhale. And a long exhale. So here, allowing yourself to receive the benefits of the practice, taking some time to just let everything integrate. So feel the rise and fall of your breath. Try to breathe quite slowly through your nose, so it's about a 4-second inhale, a little pause, and about a 4-second exhale. So find something, a slow pattern like that. Watching your breath rise and fall and letting your body just release any kind of gripping, any kind of holding. Just letting your breath flow. And as you rest on your back, bring your attention, your awareness towards the center of your chest, your heart, sensing into how you feel now. How does your body feel? How's your mental state? How's your emotional state? And staying true to what's arising for you today. So where you brought yourself, try just to sustain that as you go about the rest of your day. So being true to where you are at today. We'll take a shared breath from here. Take a nice big inhale. And a long exhale, sigh. thank you so much, my friends, for sharing this space, this time, and your practice with one another. So lovely to have you all here online. So great to offer these practices to you. I hope you have a really beautiful day ahead of you, and look forward to seeing you again sometime in the future. Probably the same time, Tuesdays and Thursdays, generally speaking, is what my intention is. I will remain online here, accepting any questions or comments you might have. And as always, if you found some kind of value, some kind of benefit to this practice today, your donations, your dana, is graciously accepted. I use the funds to basically support my retired lifestyle here. So paying my condo fees, my grocery bills, that kind of thing. Thank you so much, Jan. I really appreciate it. As I said, you can donate here, or you can go through my profile on this platform and you can see me there. Thank you, Debbie. Good to have you here. And I recorded this one as well, so when I get around to it, I'll probably post this up onto my other channels, which again are accessible through my profile link. I'm not sure what we'll get up to next at the next session. Requests or suggestions always welcome. Probably get more into kind of a combo of this class and a slow flow, so a bit more of a classical yoga practice with holds and activations as we go. And if you're in Savasana, enjoy it. It's a good place to be on our backs. Hopefully this class worked for you. I think we did a fair bit of work into the hips. I'm feeling that. You should be feeling a bit more spacious through all the various joints of your body. I offered this class yesterday in the studio. Great, Judy. Really glad you enjoyed that. Yeah, so I offered this class as 1 hour format yesterday, and one of the students afterwards said that it was like, she said, I'd heard of fascia flossing before, and it feels like my fascia has been completely flossed. Thank you, Jess. Really appreciate it. So yeah, kind of getting our joints a little bit more supple, a little bit more open. Motion is the lotion, is what they say, and I think we kind of hit that mark yesterday and today. That's the intent. And if you're interested in kind of the methodology that's informing what I offered today, you can look up FRC, Functional Range Conditioning, which is all about trying to build mobility through these different practices. Got to put my strap away. All right, folks, I will post up some more offerings, and I hope to see you there. Take care and have a lovely day today. Thanks, Jess. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Alrighty. Have a good one. Ciao for now.